Hello everybody. On the 31st of July we've got a full moon at 7 degrees of Aquarius. And Aquarius is all about being an individual. Each one of us is unique and there's never ever going to be another one like you ever again. This new full moon, in Aquarius, I can't tell you how many times I've had to try to do this video. It's like, because Aquarius ruled by Uranus, there are always surprises. You cannot plan it. So Aquarius makes you think outside of the box, come up with new ideas. It's a non-conforming sign. We're moving into the age of Aquarius. We've been in this age of Pisces, which has been so much about following rules, obeying religious orders and rituals. Now as we come into this age of Aquarius and we see on the internet so many different peoples, so many different things that we couldn't have ever conceived of before. Now we see there's such a wider world, so much more is out there. Are you seeing what more is out there for you? This full moon in Aquarius is a wake-up call. Aquarius ruled by Uranus, Uranus in Aries, still making that square to Pluto going on, which is why we're having all these disagreements with countries, with debts, with bailouts, all these difficult energies going on. But at the same time, during this full moon, we've got a trine energy between the Sun and Neptune. So there is some resting place, there is some gentleness. But make sure, because this energy is going to be quincunx, known as an inconjunct angle to this full moon, there may be some adjustments to be made. Try not to get lulled into a false sense of security. Know when you need to take action. Know if you've got into a rut. Venus is retrograde. Going to be retrograde until September 7th. So you're going to be re-evaluating relationships, finances. Jupiter changing signs into Virgo. This is a change in how you look at your diet, how you eat, how you heal. Lots of changes coming. This full moon in Aquarius is encouraging you to embrace that change. Embrace it. See it as wonderful. That it's going to open up some new and exciting opportunities. When you look at nature, I've deliberately come out into nature today, spent quite some hours in this glorious park. When you look at nature, each flower, I'm going to just take you to these glorious flowers, each one is different, each one is unique. Is one more beautiful than another? Of course not, they're just different. So think about what makes you different. Think about what makes you that special part of the puzzle that none of us can be without. And it's not always comfortable. It might be that you need to do an Aquarian rebellion. You might need to speak out. You might need to, if it's falling in your second house of money, you might need to do things differently financially. But come up with a new idea, an idea that is just yours, not one that you've heard or listened to somewhere, but something that comes like a bolt out of the blue. Same if it's falling maybe in your 10th house of career. Maybe it's time for a completely new direction in your career. These are all things that I feel that we can be thinking about during this full moon in Aquarius. Yes, there's adjustments to be made. There are changes, there are compromises. But make sure that you're not making too many compromises where you're feeling as though your life force, your passion is being drained out of you. No. This full moon in Aquarius leading us to the Aquarian age that we are moving into. With all this space travel, with Pluto, look what we're finding out about Pluto now. Who would have thought? The scientists are completely flummoxed to find out that it's geologically alive. How? All these questions. Ask why. Ask how. Ask those difficult questions, but be prepared to see that a lot of the answers are inside of you. That uniqueness is what this full moon in Aquarius is all about. Try to do something different. Doesn't matter what it is. I'm wearing a different colour. I would never wear lilac. Everybody tells me it doesn't suit me, so I've never worn it. Now, to hell with it. I like this jumper, so I'm wearing lilac. Does a flower say, oh, you know, I don't want to be yellow? It doesn't. It shines out in its brightness. Shine out in that brightness. Let's have a more exciting world. Isn't it more exciting when people do different things and unusual things rather than always conforming? So that's how I'm seeing this full moon in Aquarius. Be that difference. Let's be interesting. We won't be boring if we bring out the Aquarian energy inside of us. So I'm going to leave you with some lovely shots of the British countryside, and I hope you can enjoy just how unique every single leaf of nature really is. So, bye for now. Do something daft, do something original, and don't be scared as to what other people are going to think about it. It doesn't matter. Other people are actually more concerned about themselves than they really are about you a lot of the time. So just don't worry. Okay, it's a crazy over and out here from Horsham Park in West Sussex.